So I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and he mentioned that he's been told a lot about this thing, mindfulness, that it's going to be helpful for his anxiety, that it'll help him relax. And he hears this word get tossed around a lot, that mindfulness. And he said, what is this thing? Like, I hear it a lot, this word gets thrown around, but what is it? And it's a great question. It's a question a lot of my clients have. And it's actually something that I use with a lot of my clients. So let's talk about mindfulness. What is this thing called mindfulness? Now, the way I explain it is that it's having an intense focus on your present experience. So it's an intense focus on what is going on right now. And so when I think of it, the word full of mindfulness is the part that really stands out to me, where I think you're making your mind completely full of one thing. Now, the goal of it is it's going to take you out of all those worries of what could happen, all the worries of what could happen in the future, what could happen in an hour, what could happen next week. We're taking you out of that, and we're just putting you right in the present moment of what is happening right now. For example, one of the things I do mindfulness is riding my motorcycle. That I get out, and the goal is, when my mind is spinning on all these worries, I ride until the only thing I'm thinking about is the ride. The wind, the sound of the bike, what's around me. So I'm just avoiding thinking about all these other things by being focused on one specific thing. Now, I'm lucky I live in a part of the country where I can go out for an 11-hour ride and go through like 3 towns. But not always going to be able to take 11 hours to try and get centered in your mindfulness. So we need to find a way that we can do it middle of the day in the office. So a limited time tool set, and one that I have my clients use, is just looking at what are you seeing, what are you hearing, what are you feeling, just those 3 things. So I'll have my clients, will pick something in the room, we'll pick a sound, 2 sounds if we can, that are going to be consistent sounds. We're going to also focus on, like, what does their feet feel like on the floor? What does it feel like to be sitting in a chair? And now I'm just going to walk them through. We take a few deep breaths, and then for 15 seconds, we focus on the first sound. Then for 15 seconds, we focus on feeling of our feet on the floor. Then another sound. Then the chair. Then we just go back to focus on our breathing, and we're done. So it's really brief. It's really quick. It's something that you can do right at your desk. Now, you're going to want to get used to picking multiple things. So, like when I talk about focusing on feet on the ground. So, I was on a scuba diving trip, and it's the first time that I'd ever been in the open ocean on a trip. It's the first time that I had done a entry from a boat, and we were going to be going deeper than I'd ever gone before. So my anxiety is really picking up. And when you're about to be in a place where you have limited oxygen supplies, you don't really want to be breathing fast and your heart rate racing. So I said to myself, just focus. What does it feel like to have your feet on the floor? Boom. Anxiety, I am not thinking about it anymore. But that's because I'm not used to being on a boat in the open ocean. And so having a focus on my feet on the floor meant I had a focus on how crazy the boat was moving. And so I wasn't thinking about anxiety. I'm thinking about not throwing up. So real quick, I had to shift. What else can I focus on? What else can I focus on? And I picked the sound of the waves. That's what you want to be able to do. You want to get to the point where you can very quickly pick something to focus on, so that in the moment, wherever you're at, because you're not always going to be at your desk, you're not always going to be sitting at home, you want to be able to, in the moment, pick something and then focus on that. And then all you're doing is you're filling your mind with that one specific thing. Now, before you go, we'd like it if you could like or subscribe to the channel, and in the comments below, let us know what you do to manage mindfulness throughout your day. I'm Dr. Mickey Becker. Thank you for watching Move Forward.